Okay, was it a lovely day in the neighborhood today? I don't know yet. 79 degrees. Niceville, Florida. I've been running some errands, and they have got a little farmer's market thing over here today. Uh, I tried to sell out there at one point, but you have to uh, sign a contract to be there every time for their thing, but they can cancel anytime. And you got to have the liability insurance plus your city permit to sell. And I don't know how much the permit is here. I know the one in Fort Walton is like $37 every year. But yeah, there's some nice people that sell there, but some of that stuff's a bit pricey. It's a great location. It really is. Not so much for parking, but for where it's at. Because you get the people coming in on the expressway from Destin, and you get people leaving Blue Water Bay to go to work in Fort Walton. So I would have liked it to have sold there, but never did. We used to do an event over in Valparaiso, and my daughter and I would go do that, but it was kind of a burned out thing. You paid, I think I paid $150, $175 to do that event over there at the historical museum thing. And I paid extra for electric so I could run a fan and stuff or charge our phones. And the guy next door to me was using my electric. And I told him, I said, go over there and see the lady with the clipboard and tell her you want to buy electric because I paid for mine. And all the time he was there, he was using my electric. Not to mention, they're supposed to pre-plan this stuff, and I had, mostly all clothing, and they had put me, like, 2 spaces from some people running a big barbecue thing. And it was like, how brainless is that? All the clothing and stuff like that should be in one section. All the food stuff should be in one section, but they had it all mixing up. On top of that, you have to bring your stuff in to show them what you're going to sell. So they'll approve you. It's kind of weird. The one I'd like to do is the Pirate Festival, the Billy Bowlegs. That one's really expensive. It's like $200 to do that one. Plus, you have to have your insurance and your city permits for that one. But that's a really good one because it's all walking traffic. So once you get there, you're not going to leave. Hello, hello. Boy, that gas is just going up by the day. I just paid, I think, what, $4.27, $4.29. Somebody put a Biden sticker on there. I was like, what the heck? I went to the next pump to go look over there and see if there was one over there too. It was just that one. I hope everybody's having a great day today. About 79. Where I'm at. It just got done raining. Had that 5-minute Florida car wash rain. So the car's fresh and clean. Are you okay with the... God, I can't see it. So my office is a mess. I guess it was Thursday. I went and told the one in charge that, you know, the toilet is leaking, like running out of the tank into the floor. And it's the unit inside the toilet. They're like, what, $7 or $10 to buy a replacement unit. And so he comes back there like he doesn't believe me, you know. And he starts beating on the thing, punching it down, going, it's supposed to stay down, it's supposed to stay down. And I'm like, oh, here we go. So, and his property, I think, is like from the 70s. So it's like, you know, I don't think it's a good idea to be beating on stuff. So anyway, he says, yeah, that unit needs to be replaced. And so he got it to where it would stay, and then it would pop back up again when you'd use it, and slide back up there and start flooding again. And you can hear it dripping in the floor. It's got tile floor back there. And so, you know, I told him I'd keep an eye on it, but I thought he was going to get the part. So when I left Thursday night, I, you know, made sure to check that bathroom and stuff, and I left the toilet tank lid off and left it on the counter. And those other strange people that rent at one office for storage, which that was a really bad idea. I told them that to begin with. They come in all the time going to the bathroom. I guess they just drive down the street and go, I guess I'll go to the bathroom at the offices. So, even when the outside bathrooms are open, they always want to come in there. And so, you know, I left Thursday night and come in Friday morning, and I hear the water dripping, tink, tink, tink. I said, oh no. And that was my biggest worry when I left that night. I said, man, I hope that sucker doesn't flood this place out. And so I went back there, and there was water all in the floor back there. I opened my office door. The water was 1 foot in, and I'm like, no in hell no. And so I went up to the front office, and the guy was up there, and I said, when are they going to fix that toilet back there in the offices? He said, I thought you were keeping an eye on it. I said, well, I thought you were going to get parts. Oh, well, they can't afford it. Like, how do you not afford it? So, I was like, well, I mean, when are they going to fix it? Because it's draining all over the floor, and it's flooding my office. And he's like, well, you have to get approval. You know, the district manager has to approve all repairs, and they're on vacation. It's like, I mean, this is an emergency situation. Why is it not suited for an emergency situation? You know, I can't figure this out. So he's yelling at me, and he said, you shouldn't have touched it. Why did you use it? And I said, I just got here. I said, I come in, I hear the water dripping, and I open the door to my office, and it's flooded like 1 foot in. I said, and I've got clothes in there. And so amongst electrical and all that other stuff. So anyway, he comes back, they're just all mad as hell. And I said, maybe those other people came in, because I know the other guys are just getting on a plane now. They use the other office. So they're not here, they're not in town, I just got off the phone. And so I said, see, that's the problem. The lock should have been put on that bathroom door if they were only renting that for storage. They should have been succumbed to using the outdoor bathrooms during business hours and not the office bathroom, because that's been the biggest problem with that woman renting there. She would sit in that bathroom for hours and hours. And I don't know, if she's on lithium and passes out or what the deal seems to be. Plus, she opens the toilet lid, all the cupboards, every time she goes in the bathroom. You know? So, and also she might be tweaking with the damn thing. But we have to work there, so, you know, this becomes a problem. But they won't listen to me. But anyway, so he's like all mad. And I said, so, I mean, you know, what are you guys going to do? And he's like, well, I have to wait because the district manager is on vacation and they have to approve, you know, having it fixed. I said, I mean, this is an emergency. Why do we not have a functioning bathroom? You know? He's like, well, they don't have any money, you know, and I'm like, that's, no, they make huge money. Two, it's, you know, like a $7 or $10 part at Walmart. That toilet outside has been broke for I don't know how many years because they didn't want to pay for that one. With a unit in that one because it leaks. So, I don't know. So anyway, I was not a happy camper yesterday. Then I go to look at my YouTube. There's 2 vlogs that were reported as spam. YouTube people. I didn't take long. It's not as bad as the bank, which took about an hour. But the YouTube people, they were pretty nice. And so they took care of that. You know, I've got some weird drama that's been going on that I can't discuss a lot of, but my TikTok business account that I do videos for my websites, for products that I sell and make, got whacked 2 times. Commercial account. Right after that, my Etsy got whacked, claiming I was selling porno. And that's still under investigation. Because they're trying to track this person that's doing this, so because it's becoming a legal matter. And then now I've got 2 YouTube vlogs that are really important to warn people about the cat thieves. And those were reported as spam. And which is really stupid because I am a business. So, that's also being turned over. So who did that? And it's apparently the same guy, so, or should I say person? Yeah. Which may also have something to do with a silver gray Hyundai that pulled in front of me the other night and slammed on their brakes while they were in both lanes. So, I don't know. Kind of creepy. You think people are kind of nice, and I guess they're not. But that's all a legal matter, so I don't want to say a whole lot because that's getting ready to be going through the courts. So, yeah. But YouTube reinstated those 2 vlogs this morning. And then they're going after the person that reported that. That's something you don't want to do. Just do fake reports on people's stuff on the internet. Because 1, that's internet harassment. 2, you go to court for that. I've sat in courtrooms and listened to hearings with people doing that. Doing stuff to people on the phone, doing stuff to people on the internet. That's really serious. So, just wash. But anyway, so the guy turned the water off to the toilet, and I stopped paying toilet paper. I had to pay for all the toilet paper and paper towels back there when they told me when I rented that they had cleaned all that back there and they supplied all the paper towels and toilet paper. They took the trash out and they dumped. I paid for all the trash bags. I have to take everybody's trash out. And one, because of the bugs in the building, between the fire ants and the cockroaches, you know, that come from their front office, I've got to take the trash out like every day to try to keep it clean, and I mop the floors, and I supply the paper towels and toilet paper. I'm so tired of it. It costs me money, man. Especially when I don't have a lot sometimes, you know, that's gas money. So, you know, I got to the point where I just stopped leaving, you know, paper towels and toilet paper in the bathroom because those people would come in there and use all of it in one day. One day. And so I said, forget it, no more. So, I don't know. But, you know, it'd be interesting. I just don't, if you're business, you're renting offices, or even apartments or houses, how is it you don't have some way to fix stuff? Especially if you have an emergency situation. Here I come in and suckers flooded into my office. You know? That's just retarded. Humid today. I imagine it'll rain some more. But it's still Florida. It's still a pretty place. They got the farmers markets over here has been open every day. I'm driving by it. Now I've never been to that one. It's over by the jailhouse over here, which is on the right. Courthouse, jailhouse. How Helen back reopened. They put that guy in jail for taxes or something a while back, from what I was told, and then there was some stuff in the paper about it. And the one on the island got shut down for cockroaches. And they had the best pizza there in a neat little bar. They got shut down by Board of Health big time. Ago. About 4 or 5 years ago, I guess. But I guess it's come back or something. Maybe he sold his name with the company. I don't know. I saw a white truck with a license plate on the back that said Helen back one time, so I imagine it was the guy that owned them. He had like 3 or 4. I'm gonna tell you, they had the best pizza you ever had. The girls used to order it in the clubs all the time, and share, you know. And oh man, it was fantastic pizza. I made it right there. Play on the phone with the bank. Yeah, that was retarded. The girl kept putting me on hold for live. And then next thing you know, this other lady comes on there and goes, "Can I help you?" I'm like, well, "What happened to the other girl?" She said, "You called for a supervisor." I said, "No, I didn't." She said she was researching some stuff. So I guess she just stuck me on there just to sit. I've been trying to get them to take me off paper statements so that the original agreement was $8 a month for that service. And the last few months they've been charging me oddball $3 service charge plus an $8 charge. And every time I go to the bank, I tell them to take that off of there. And because I'm not even getting the paper statements for like 6 or 8 months. So, plus I changed my address. So, I don't have my P.O. box in Destin anymore. They never can do it. You know, they tell you at the bank, "Oh, we can't do it." So when I'm on the phone with the lady, she's like, "Tell them at the bank." I said, "Guess how many times I've told them?" Every time I go through the drive-thru. They tell me they can't do it. I've even been in the bank. It's just a sorry bank. I've talked to a lot of people that don't like it either, so hopefully I can get out of that bank. That's my commercial accounts in that bank, so. But it is problematic. Even their card is problematic. The sucker hardly works anywhere. The day they gave it to me, it didn't want to work. So it's like, what is this garbage? Everybody's like, yeah, that's the way their cards do. Let's go down the back road. Get away from the traffic here. A little bit of traffic this morning over here. Not too bad yet. Tourists by idiots on the road day and night. I'm just so over it. Really, I am. I still want to get my car up on the lift. I went to a mechanic out in Valpy the other day, and he was slam packed full of people. But I thought about just going through the oil change drive-through because they were dead, and those guys are always real nice. See if they could look in there. I didn't feel like bothering anybody. I didn't really have the cash to tip them for helping me. I don't like anybody do anything for free. I don't know. It's like take care of folks. But I have a friend that has a muffler shop. Yeah, I might go by there if it's not too busy and see if you have a look. Because it looks like there's a torch mark, like back by my muffler. And if they were attempting to steal my muffler, I don't think they make much money on that. Job they did on that blue truck. Pretty neat. There's the cat house. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. I haven't had time to do my office vlogs too much lately because I've been listing. So, still trying to get that site built up. And I got to Xerox my website so I can move it, because I can't move what's on the site to another site, unfortunately, because the software was all expired like several years ago. They finally terminated it like two or 3 years ago. So it just sits. I can't make changes to it or move it or anything. I'm still paying on it every month, like $25 a month. So there's like 3 choices of format I can use to rebuild the site. But before I delete it, I've got to Xerox every page on the site. Is huge. Every page on it, and then kill that one and start building a new one. But I'm gonna say that websites, I have never had real good luck having a website. And years ago, people used to always tell me to make one, and I was like, for what? I'm always on the road delivering in person. Don't need to. And I don't make all the same stuff. Plus, I didn't want the Orientals copying all my stuff, and reproducing it for $3 each and all that. So, but I've never had a ton of sales off my main website. It's always through other routes. And right now, I have to go online. So that's the bad part. With Etsy down and Macari is terrible. But eBay's, it's okay. It's building. I just wish it would hurry up and sell more so that I can get past that beginner stage and get my payments when they buy, instead of like a month after the transaction. So, I'm almost here. I just need a few more sales, and then it should be straightened out. It's like 3 months, and you have to have a certain amount of sales, all this kind of stuff. So I'm almost there. And the gas, I'm going to tell you what, it's like every time I get in my car, I got to put $8 in each way I go. Today is a big and profitable day. I'm working my booty off. If I get time, I'll vlog in my office with you guys. In the meantime, I hope you have a really great day. I gotta go in this one place and do an errand, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Do some kind of stranger. I love you.